If you are approaching 65, or if you are already retired and navigating your golden years, I need you to lean in and listen very closely to what I am about to tell you. There is a massive, dangerous myth out there that Medicare is free. People think, Susie, I worked hard my entire life, I paid into the system, so when I turn 65, the government takes care of my health care for free. That is a lie. And if you buy into that lie, it is going to absolutely devastate your retirement nest egg. You cannot afford to let health insurance costs surprise you when you are on a fixed income. Today, we are going to break down exactly what Medicare costs, down to the very last dollar, so you can protect your hard-earned money. Let's look at the first piece of the puzzle, Medicare Part A. This is your hospital insurance. Now, for 99% of you, Part A has a monthly premium of $0. Why? Because you or your spouse worked and paid Medicare taxes for at least 10 years, or 40 quarters. But do not celebrate just yet. Zero premium does not mean zero cost. If you have to go into the hospital, you face a massive Part A deductible. And guess what? That deductible is not an annual deductible like you had with your old employer insurance. It is a per-benefit period deductible. That means if you go into the hospital, you pay the first $1,736 out of your own pocket. If you get discharged, stay healthy for 60 days, and unfortunately have to go back to the hospital later that same year, you pay that $1,736 all over again. And if you are in that hospital bed for more than 60 days, the system starts charging you $434 every single day in coinsurance. That is the fear, my friends. A single major health event can drain thousands of dollars from your savings accounts before you even realize what hit you. Now let's talk about Medicare Part B. This covers your doctor visits, your outpatient care, your lab tests, and medical equipment. Unlike Part A, Part B is absolutely never free. Everyone pays a monthly premium for Part B, and that base premium has jumped significantly to $202.90 per month. If you are a couple, that is over $400 a month flying right out of your budget before you even see a doctor. And if you haven't started taking Social Security yet, Medicare is going to bill you directly for this every single quarter, which catches so many retirees completely off guard. On top of that monthly premium, you have an annual Part B deductible of $283. Once you clear that deductible, original Medicare only pays 80% of your doctor bills. You are on the hook for the remaining 20%. Do you hear what I am saying? 20% of a $10,000 outpatient procedure is $2,000. 20% of a $100,000 cancer treatment is $20,000. And under original Medicare Parts A and B, there is absolutely no out-of-pocket maximum limit. There is no ceiling to protect you from financial ruin if you get desperately ill. But it gets even more intense if you have been a high earner. If your modified adjusted gross income from 2 years ago, so we are looking at your tax returns from 2 years back, was over $109,000 as an individual, or over $218,000 if you filed a joint return, you are going to get hit with what is called IRMAA. That stands for the Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. It is a fancy government name for a high income surcharge. Instead of paying the standard $202.90, your monthly Part B premium could skyrocket anywhere from $284 all the way up to $689.90 per person every single month. I see so many seniors who sell a home, or execute a large traditional IRA withdrawal, completely unaware that 2 years later, their Medicare premiums are going to double or triple because of that one-time spike in income. You must plan for this. Then we have your prescriptions, which fall under Medicare Part D. These plans are sold by private insurance companies, so the monthly premiums vary wildly depending on where you live and what medications you take, but the average standalone drug plan costs around $34.50 a month. The maximum deductible a plan can charge you is $615. Path number 2 is Medicare Advantage, also known as Part C. These are all-in-one managed care plans, like an HMO or PPO, run by private insurance companies. They combine Part A, Part B, and usually Part D into one card. The advertising hooks you because many of these plans boast a $0 monthly premium, and they throw in extra perks like dental, vision, or gym memberships. It sounds beautiful, right? But you must look beneath the surface. With Medicare Advantage, you are restricted to a regional network of doctors. If you want to see a specialist, you often have to get permission from the insurance company first through pre-authorization. If you get sick, a zero-premium plan can suddenly become a multi-thousand-dollar expense. Here is your actionable takeaway, your marching orders from me to you. First, do not wait until the month you turn 65 to figure this out. Your initial enrollment window opens 3 months before your 65 birth month, includes your birth month, and extends 3 months after. If you want total freedom to see any doctor and you want predictable monthly expenses, look at Original Medicare combined with a Medigap Plan G and a Part D drug plan. Budget at least $350 to $400 per month per person for the total cost of your premiums and deductibles. If you are on a very tight budget and you are comfortable staying within a strict local network of doctors, look at a high-quality Medicare Advantage plan, but make absolutely certain your trusted doctors and life-saving medications are fully covered by that specific plan's network before you sign on the dotted line. Healthcare is going to be one of your single biggest expenses in retirement. Face the numbers, eliminate the fear with knowledge, and take control of your financial destiny today.